is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gary Rose Stadium here on the campus of Carl Albert High School, where this evening the Carl Albert Titans will be taking on the Claremore Zebras. We want to give a special shout-out to Whataburger. The Oklahoma Sports Network wants to thank Whataburger for advertising with us this entire school year. Whataburger, both at 2914 South Douglas Boulevard and 5925 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, available for a limited time. The Carl Albert Titans come in 11-0 now after their win, which adds to their win streak to 36 games now, and their win over Midwest City 56-0 last week here at Gary Rose Stadium. Claremore comes in 9-2. They're coming off a win 14-0 over McAllister, and that was at McAllister, Coach. And you know what it's like when you have to go on the road.
Well, that's true to McAllister, and at least it wasn't sleeting.
Right. Yeah, the last time we were at McAllister, we went down there, and it was sleeting and snowing by the time we got back here to Oklahoma City.
And if you remember, their quarterback was 6'5" and about 230 or 240, and we just couldn't stop him.
Right. It was not a good night, and then we had to drive home in the snow. Yeah. So just not a wonderful thing. Well, I'm Kirk Norman, along here with Coach Mike Goff. Jonathan Copeland is on the sidelines. We have a bevy of people this evening. We're going to be trying out 2 cameras, so we're looking forward to showing you that. Our student producers and cameraman, Max Emmons and Jaden Paulson, and we also have a helper from the Midwest City crew, and I will get his name and make sure I get it to you immediately here before we get done with our countdown to kickoff. So our countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, 5500 Tinker Diagonal, Del City, Oklahoma. Buffalo Wild Wings offers buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. Coach and Jonathan, it's a cool night, but there doesn't seem to be any wind. Jonathan, can you verify that down there? Oh, Jonathan. Well, I'm not sure we're going to be able to hear Jonathan right now. So he's coming and going there. But it is nice here in the booth. We turned the heater on.
We did. I was just going to say, Jonathan, the heat's on my feet, and it feels pretty good.
Right. We turned the heat on here, and it's a
good for you guys.
Yeah, there we go. Now you're coming in.
Hey.
Yeah. So he does have a nice.
Stay between 20 and 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just got to stay between the 20 and 20. Well, that's a good thing to do anyway. And you don't want to get down there too far. So right. Just on the field, Jonathan, how does it feel down there? I know there's no breeze. It doesn't seem like at all.
There's very little wind down here, but it's a crisp evening. I mean, it's not freezing, but it's just cold enough, and it's great weather for a football game.
Yeah. All right. Well, it is. It's a great night. We've got about 23 minutes before game time, and we have 1 down and 3 to go, beginning with this evening's football game against the Claremore Zebras. The other game we will be looking at is the Bishop McGuinness at Del City game. and that is a possible opponent if we are the victor this evening. It's never good to bet against a very athletic and talented Dell City team, but McGinnis is always strong this time of the year.
They are. They're very well coached, and they're a disciplined team, just like the team that we're getting ready to play tonight.
Well, we're going to tell you a little bit more about these teams as we get ready to continue our countdown to kickoff. We're going to come back with our keys to the game, brought to you by Midwest City Tag Agency. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That it's not a wing.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back here in our countdown to kickoff, and it's time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Midwest City Tag Agency, 119 South Air Depot Boulevard in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Midwest City Tag Agency, call 405-737-4839. So our keys to the game, Jonathan, I hope you're ready with your keys to the game, and Coach, I hope you're ready with your keys to the game. This is a good Claremore team. Having gone 9-2, only lost to Dell City and to Pryor. Both those teams are playing this evening, and so give us an idea of what we need to be looking for and what we should expect.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know I was first. I thought it was Jonathan.
Okay.
My first key to the game is force an early turnover. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. They're a very solid team, but forcing an early turnover would mean, I think, an awful lot to our momentum. And then number two is don't give up an early turnover.
Right.
And number three is win the special teams. Again, three phases of the game: offense, defense, and special teams. We need to win the special teams. We've done most of the time all year. And then my fourth key to the game is compete. And if we've never had that problem before. I hope they're not complacent. I don't think they are. So we'll see. Compete.
Okay. Jonathan, we've got a special treat for you this evening because we're going to have you live on camera. And so, Jonathan, what do you think are our keys to the game this evening?
Hey, it's game. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can now.
Okay, I was thinking about this on the way. A lot of times in these big games, you tend to press a little bit, try to do a little too much. So I think if we just do our jobs, do what we're told to do, coached to do every single day, don't try to make these outrageous plays. Just do what you're coached to do, stay in your lane, and be okay, and no stupid penalties. there's a lot to play for tonight, so keep your head and just play ball, and I think we'll come out on top on this thing.
All right. Thank you, Jonathan. Well, I couldn't agree with both of you anymore. I kind of wrote down Claremore has a balanced offense, a good quarterback who throws well on the run, and what that means for Carl Albert is our defense has to be disciplined and keep this offense under wraps. They can score points. I look back through their season, and they've put up quite a few points. One of the things that we've talked about this year is dominate the details. It's been a consistent cry from our coaching staff. It's been a hashtag on Instagram for CA football and on X. And tonight, player for player, we must be consistent in the details. We can't afford to look past any opponent. And, you know, we've got two teams that are waiting in the wings. If we make it by, and either one of those teams, we always want to go and play well.
Right.
So Bishop McGuinness is kind of an arch rival from the old 5A District 2, and Dell City is a crosstown rival, met them in the championship game last week. I don't want to see us looking past Claremore tonight.
No.
And
we can't.
That's right.
Because Claremore's good enough to beat you.
That's right. A very wise swim coach said to me one time, and she is actually still coaching. She's been in coaching 47 years now.
Oh, my.
And she said to me one day, why do we put our future in the hands of 15 through 18-year-olds? and not that we don't have some great guys. They have been coached up well, but we can't look past anybody.
No.
That's always kind of a thing that you're always wondering about. So the other thing is the offensive defensive lines, they had one of their best nights all season last week. They really came to play, and we thought it was a big deal when the Bombers got held to 93 yards in the first game of the season.
Right.
Last week we held them to 80.
I did not realize
that. And so it was an absolute show by the offense and defensive lines, and we put up over 400 yards on Midwest City last week. We have to do that again. Continue to win the trenches, and you move on.
Yes.
And I really believe, again, and it's not just because that was my position, but I know that if you can win the line of scrimmage, it opens up everything else.
It does.
So those are the keys to the game that I would give to you, brought to you by the Midwest City Tag Agency. So, Coach, you've looked and you've watched this team with some video and watched this Claremore team. What should we be looking for, and what should we expect to see?
Well, like we said earlier, they're a very disciplined team. They're very well coached. Coach Hurt is the head coach, and I think it was his dad that was one of my teachers at UCO when he coached the fundamentals of football.
Oh, okay.
Back in the 70s. I think he was on the staff there at UCO at the time, but I think it was him. I'm not sure, but his last name was Hurt, just like this guy. So, again, you were talking about their quarterback. I think he's 6'2", and he's around 185, 190 pounds. He's not afraid to run. His sprint out ability and his bootleg ability and just his drop back ability and timing routes. He throws the chain route and the stop route and the hitch route and the out route as good as anybody we've played all year.
Yeah.
So if we can affect that in some way, shape, or form, if our ends can get up the field and force him to do stuff, then it's into our hands.
Absolutely. And he is an athlete, and he's a senior. He's been around a while.
Yep.
Just for something for our viewers to be watching, you have two different running backs, and number one is a kid by the name of Cecil Garrett, 5'9", 195, and he is more of their scat type back.
He's kind of like LT.
Absolutely. And then they've got a kid by that's number 34, and his dad is actually a coach, I believe, on the team.
Right.
His name is Tyrone Grimmett, and he is 5'8", 185, but he looks thicker than that.
He's also one of their linebackers.
That's right.
And so he'll play sparingly on offense, but he will play on defense the whole time.
Right. So he is our Caden Davis.
Yes,
that's exactly what he does.
Yeah.
And he will come in that heavy set formation and run the ball.
Yeah.
From the direct snap. So just it's a similar style offense.
Yeah.
We've got a few more things with some skill positions.
They're a little offensively. They're a little bit more balanced than, of course, Midwest City was. Midwest City is 90% run.
Right.
They're more 50-50. But when they're going to run the ball, there'll be a tight end in the ball game.
Yes.
If there's not a tight end, they're 9 times out of 10 going to throw it.
Right.
They'll be spread 4 wide or 3 and 1 or however that may go. They're going to throw it most of the time. Yeah.
And like you said, he's got a good arm, he throws well on the run.
He does.
So, all right, well, those are our keys to the game. That's what we're expecting to see here for this matchup. The Claremore fans are filling in the stadium, and we're excited to.
They traveled well.
They did, and they've got a couple of over-the-road buses out here. So we are looking forward to having the opportunity to watch their fans and listen to our fans. And, our fans are not really filled in yet. We've got just a few minutes here left for game time, but we're going to be back here in just a few moments with your starting lineups. And those are your keys to the game, brought to you by the Midwest City Tag Agency. We'll be back here in just a few minutes on your Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
to contest the new Whata-Wings from Whataburger?
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata-Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That it's not
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here, and the coin toss is about to happen here for the second round of the playoffs between the Carl Albert Titans and the Claremore Zebras. This evening, your captains for tonight's game from Carl Albert are number 1, Byron Stubbs, number 2, Christian Oku, number 12, Marcus James, and number 23, Carl Vion Young. 4 well-deserving captains this evening.
Very well, yeah. I was watching at the dinner this afternoon. Marcus James came up and was getting a Gatorade from me and a piece of fruit, and he walked away, and I thought, man, that's a linebacker? Good night. What a deal.
All right, we're out there with the coin toss. And we're not able to get the audio. We've got the video there. We may have to reset our microphone. Carl Albert won the toss and chose to decline.
Defer.
And so, actually defer. You are correct.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, that's right.
Correct you like
Yeah, no, that's good. You should. And I was thinking decline the penalty. And we don't want to defer the penalty. All right. So, anyway, they chose to defer. Carl Albert will be defending the south end zone, and Claremore will be defending the north end zone. And so as they come out to play, Carl Albert will be moving left to right on your TV screen, and you can see some of the things that are happening on the field and out around the field, and we're excited to have all these camera shots for you this evening. Our starting lineups for this evening, starting off with our defense coach.
Yeah. Starting at defensive end, LeBron Royale, number 58. At defensive tackle, Kathan Perucci, number 59. At defensive tackle, Nick Hill, number 77. At defensive end, Joe Thomas, number 57. At Sam linebacker, Carl Vion Young, number 23. At Mike linebacker, Caden Davis, number 16. At will linebacker, Marcus James, number 12. At corner, DeAndre Dukes, number 8. At strong safety, Trinae Washington, number 7. At weak safety, Todd James, number 5. And at corner, Tristan Haynes, number 6.
All right, the Claremore Zebras have taken the field. The Carl Albert Titans are getting ready to come on out of their tunnel. And so for the offense, we have number 54, left tackle, Thomas Welch. Number 52, left guard, Kalen Smith. At center, number 56, Cody Volker. And at right guard, number 67, Elijah Esparza. At right tackle, number 64, Wyatt LeClaire. At the tight end position, number 12, Marcus James. At wide receiver, number 6, Tristan Haynes. At wide receiver, number 5, Todd James. At wide receiver, number 7, Trey Washington. At running back this evening, number 3, L.T. Simmons. And the quarterback starting this evening is number 11, Devin Woodring. And there you see your mighty Titans taking the field along with the battle flag. And we are just a minute and 30 seconds from getting this underway. Our instant replay this evening is brought to you by Brown's Driving School. Our kickoff this evening is by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. 10,002 Southeast 15th in Midwest City. Scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. And J.R. Rowlett is an alumni of Carl Albert.
What a great kid.
Red Zone is brought to you by Sovereign Bank. And Sovereign Bank is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit their location in the Middale area for all your banking needs at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 73130. Just want to thank Brown's Driving School. They've done a fantastic job this year and have really supported us. And go see them at 29th and Douglas next to Tinker Tag Agency, Brown's Driving School, where safety is our driving concern. Well, Claremore has taken the field, and Coach Farley is getting ready, and Claremore will have the ball first. And so they have some smaller numbers on their jersey, so Coach Goff and I will do our best to try and let you know who's doing what. But back deep right now is number 1, Cecil Garrett. And
2?
I believe it's number 4.
4.
And so
4 is Walker
Dunaway. Yeah. So we have completed our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, and we are ready to get this underway.
I'm curious to see if Speedwalk can kick it in the end zone with no wind, and I mean, there's nothing against him, nothing helping him.
Speedwalk approaches, and he's going to do a deep, and that's going to go to Dunaway. He's going to take it at the 9-yard line, up across the 15 to the 20, and he's going to get taken out of bounds there at about the 26, 27-yard line. So this will be the Zebras' first possession of the evening, 11:53 left. And the ball is at the 27-yard line. Carl Albert defense.
Their tight end is not in, so it's a spread formation. And again, normally it's a passing situation for them.
Trips to the left, one man to the right. Hoisington, 34, moves in. And it's going to be a handoff right there in the backfield. No gain on the play, and he stood up and driven back. So no gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Well, Carl Albert's in their base defense. One of the things I was talking with one of the coaches today is that a lot of times they'll just signal in the secondary coverage in the front, and the linebackers are basically going to be the same.
Got double tight, or two on each side. This time he's going to throw it out there in the flat. He's got a man.
That's exactly what I was telling you all about. The out routes and stuff like that, he throws so well.
And that's a complete pass. And that was out to number 9. That's Trip Jackson.
The tight end.
Yeah, the tight end. Hoisington there at quarterback, 2 wide out to the left.
This is an overset. They're unbalanced to the left.
And he's going to hand off to number 1 right up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. That was to Cecil Garrett. And he is met there by Marcus James with the tackle. So 5 yards gain is going to take the ball up to the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 5. Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Tried to get us to jump there. Hoisington looks to the sidelines.
That almost got us to jump.
6 seconds left on the play clock. Hoisington takes the snap. He goes to the wrong side, and he's going to make it out here to the outside. He's going to almost pick up the first down. It depends on where they're going to give it to him.
First down. Again, it's a game of angles. We took a bad angle at the quarterback, and he has enough speed to get around us.
Goes up to the 48-yard line. Still in zebra territory.
34 comes in as a sniffer back.
Yep.
If you want to call him that. He's acting like a tight end, so we'll see.
2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion out of the backfield is Garrett. Hoisington's looking. He's going to throw it over there and knocked away. Great job there by Trinae Washington.
Very good.
Coming up with the defense. And now you're going to get behind the sticks a little bit. It'll be 2nd and 10.
9 comes back in at tight end. Again, another one of the, he's a bigger tight end and a very good target for 2 to throw at, and very good hands also, as you could see on that first pass that he caught.
They're in more of a bunch formation on the left side.
Yep, a tight bunch formation.
Yep, 1 man to the right. Hoisington, he's going to keep the ball. He's going to look to go up the middle. He's surrounded.
Yeah.
He's going to lose a yard on the play back to the 47-yard line, and the chains get longer. 3rd down and 11.
Sorry, LeBron came out of there like some big old defensive tackle from in the pros, and he's so spirited. I love his motor, the way it runs. Joe's the same way, though.
It's 3rd down. It's time to rattle the stands, students and fans.
They have a single tight end. Trips to the left.
Trips to the left, tight end on the right side.
It'll be some type of a timing.
3rd and 11. Hoisington drops back to pass. He's looking, and he's wrapped up in the back. He gets hit hard.
Good job.
And that time, Nick Hill and Joe Thomas.
Nick hit him first.
Yep.
Slowed him down, and then Joe Thomas got him.
Collapsed in there. A loss of 6 on the play.
Nick is upset at himself.
Yes, he is. I saw that.
He went too high, and the thing about quarterbacks is you got to tackle them right in the middle.
Go ahead, John.
It looked like LeBron was spying a little bit. He got upfield and didn't really attack that tackle. So I was just curious if they were spying a little bit.
They may have been.
They get the punt off, and that's going to go right out there to Tristan Haynes. He gets it and gets tackled immediately. And so an 8-play drive comes up with nothing, and the ball will be at the 29-yard line.
This is something I noticed when they punt. Their center is number 45, the guy that just made the tackle, and for whatever reason, nobody blocked him. I know Coach Farley was working on that, and whether the kid missed him or what, but we were supposed to have at least one guy on him.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. This time it's going to be a handoff to Elijah Matthews. He's going to follow his blocker up the field, and he goes all the way down, pickup of about 15 yards. That was a double back set in the backfield.
LT and Elijah.
That's correct. And that ball's going to be moved all the way up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Carl Albert.
Elijah high-fives one of his linemen, which is, way to go to Elijah.
He just followed him right along there.
Oh, dude.
Trips to the right, one man to the left. This time, going to be a pitch out there, and that's to Elijah Matthews again across the 45, across the 50. He gets all the way down, picks up another 10 on the play into zebra territory.
That's a back out of the backfield, and they were in a coverage where our kid ran him off, and Elijah's out there by himself for about 6 or 8 yards.
Yep. And it's 1st and 10 for the Titans. LT Simmons in the backfield, trips to the left. Got a tight end on the right. This time it's going to be a throw out here to Tristan Haynes. He's got a blocker. Good block by Webster. And he's going to get inside the 40-yard line down to about the 36.
Another first down.
And they're going to mark the ball at the 37. And so 47 to 37, 10 yards and first down. Two wideouts to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the left side. LT Simmons in the backfield. Woodfield drops back to pass. Going to throw it out there to Trernay Washington, and he's going to get all the way down to the 21-yard line. 16 yards picked up on the play. 1st and 10, Carl Albert.
Well, we're executing so far so good.
Yes, sir.
Just need to keep it up.
On that last play, Jackson Webster threw a great block there, and they just do a great job at blocking for each other. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. LT Simmons takes the ball, and he's going to get inside the 20 down to the 19.
They brought a outside blitz from the right side and almost caught us from the backside, but he outran them.
We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Woodring takes the ball. He's going to keep it himself. He pushes up into the pile and gets down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards picked up on the play.
That was a bit of a high snap, and it was going to be the down the line option, and he didn't. The timing was off, and so he just turned it up.
All right, we've got a player down on the field, and so we're going to take a break. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan. This is Daniel Newton at quarterback. He's looking to run, and he's going to go right up the middle, and he gets ankle tackled there by number 55. That's Josh Feliciano, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 2.
We got our heavy set, or rhino set coming in. There goes Caden.
Goes from the 16 to the 14.
And they're putting their
and
big
they're going
guys
to move
in.
up quick. Caden Davis is in. He'll take the direct snap. And they're waiting. Plenty of time left on the play clock. Packages to the left. And he's going to pick up the 2. And he gets down to the 9-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Titan first down.
I thought he was going to score. They're good. They do a good job of tackling, of wrapping up. I'm real surprised that we haven't broken a couple more tackles.
1st and goal. And the ball is at the 9-yard line. trips to the right. Daniel Newton, he's going to keep the ball. He's looking to get to the outside. Gets across the 10, cuts back, 5, touchdown, Carl Albert.
Very nice.
And Newton takes it in. And a great job there by Daniel Newton on the cutback.
That's the Daniel Newton package.
And you saw that.
And it's actually a power running set with just him. I mean, there's no backs, there's no lead backs. You have guard and tackle pulling, guard and tight end pulling. That's a new deal.
Spiewak in to do the kicking duties. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 7-0.
Very nice.
We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titans Oklahoma Sports Network.
It's just a little hot.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you, and our scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for your real estate needs. 405-445-8971. That was a 9-play drive, and it covered 57 yards. Actually, that's not true. It covered 71 yards. Golly, Kirk, I'm having a hard time. Covered 70 yards. Yeah. Well, I had to take off Goff's shoes so I could count his toes.
Thank you.
And it was capped off there by a Daniel Newton 9-yard run and some good pass and catches. And that ball is going to go into the end zone for the touchback. And the Zebras will have their second possession of the first quarter. Our first quarter sponsor is Ben Osinga Insurance. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben at 405-733-4400.
Jonathan, what do you think of that first drive?
I thought we played with great pace. Got some really good blocks by our backs. Elijah's really patient. These guys are dialed in. They're on the iPads right now. They're hungry.
Good.
All right, we wanted to be hungry. 2 men wide to the right.
They're flipping.
Going to flip to the left side.
So we will slide our front to that side, and it's a run.
Hoisington hands off. And that's just going to be a power push up for about 5 yards.
We need to not stand up and chicken fight with them, as Coach Rose used to say. Quit chicken fighting. 5 yards. That doesn't normally happen.
No, it doesn't. Second down and 5 now. This time it's a tight set. Double tight end. Hoisington takes the ball. He's going to hand it off there again, and they're just going to try to power football. He's going to pick up one more. Takes him out to the 26, going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
As we've said in the past, a lot of times when coaches have success with one play, then they'll turn around and run it again really quick. And that's exactly what they did. I don't know if it's the same formation, but it's the same play.
3rd down and 4.
This will probably be, they love to throw the chain route, which is just on the other side of the chains, and he's very good at that.
And there's a motion penalty there. That was their right guard jumped, and actually it's listed here as a left guard, but he was actually on the right side. He's a right guard, Luke Roberts, and he jumped.
Well, our defensive line, we have a call called jump, and our middle linebacker will say, move, and that's telling them to move one way or the other. And sometimes when they move and that sound, and they move. So again, this will probably be just on the other side of the chains, an out route, or and if it is a deeper route, maybe we can get after him a little bit.
3rd and 9.
There he is.
And Hoisington is going to get outside out there, and he's going to try to go for it And
he didn't make it.
And there is another flag that is thrown. Hoisington was leading with his head. I'm not sure what the flag is thrown for, but we're getting ready to find out.
Personal foul.
Personal foul. A hit to the head.
Huh.
And Hoisington led with his head and jumped, but they're going to give him a 15-yard penalty for a hit to the head, which is going to move the ball up to the 44-yard line, where it's first down and 10 for the Zebras.
We shouldn't have let him out.
3 to the right, 1 to the left. This time Hoisington's going to throw it out here in the flat, and they're going to pile him up, and he is down. That's a loss of 3 yards on the play, back to the 41-yard line.
Carl Wheon was very physical on that one. He took on the block and then grabbed the receiver, and 3-yard loss.
They're going to say to the 42, so just a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12. You know, that's one of those things that you see on your own team every week in practice.
Yeah.
And so trips to the left, one man to the right. Cecil Garrett is still at the running back, Hoisington at quarterback. He takes the ball. He's going to drop back to pass, and it's a tunnel screen, and they played that. Caden Davis, that is a full loss of 3 more yards on the play, back to the 39-yard line.
Great read by Caden, and his quickness allowed him an opportunity to go make a play for a 3-yard loss.
Now, I don't mind telling you, that one was on the scouting report.
Yeah, I know it was. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So that was back to the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Zebras. Trips to the right. Tight end on the left. Man in motion out of the backfield. Is going to leave it empty. Hoisington is going to come up. He steps up.
Good job.
Bam! And
he was forced out by one of the defensive ends, and he came back in, and somebody smacked him.
Kathan Perucci
got Marcus off the edge on that one.
Is that who it was?
Right.
Good. That's a good one to bring. I want to apologize to Kathan. Last week, there were a couple of plays that I said it was Nick Hill, and it wasn't Nick Hill. Oh, man.
Almost. I think he actually got a touch on that ball. The ball came out over here to the right side, and that is going to give the Carl Albert Titans good field position at their own 45-yard line.
And that was Caden Davis.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, going back to Kathan, I said Nick Hill 2 or 3 times last week, and it was Caden.
Kathan.
It's Kathan.
Yeah.
And I want to apologize to him and his family. He did a great job last week.
137, the ball's at the 45-yard line here in the first quarter. Trips to the right, tight end on the left side. L.T. Simmons in the backfield, Woodring at quarterback. He's going to hand the ball to Simmons. Simmons is looking. He cuts back across the field. He's going to get across the 50 to the 45, down to the 40, and he falls down there at about the 36-yard line. An excellent run on what was a play that was going nowhere.
Yeah, and he cut it back, and there was nobody there. Thank goodness. Well, one guy, and he missed him.
Great job there. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Trips to the left again. Tight end on the right side. Woodring takes the ball. He's going to throw it out here in the flat to Tristan Haynes. And that time very, very well played by number 4, Walker Dunaway. And he met Tristan when the ball got there.
Yep. Good play.
That'll be a loss of 4 back to the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 14.
Somebody missed a block. 4 showed up too quick, and either he went by us and we didn't see him, or we just missed him.
2nd down and 14. Trips to the right. Tight end on the left side. Woodring's going to keep the ball. He's going to throw it across the middle, and he's got Tristan Haynes. Touchdown, Carl Albert. Just a beautiful catch and throw.
Good job. Coach Johnson is a master at making the correct call at the correct time, and our kids have to execute, but that was a great play.
Woodring to Haynes for 40 yards and a Titan touchdown. Ethan Spiewak is in.
As I've said many times, I'd hate to have to defense our offense. I mean,
yeah.
Shot out of there, guys.
Yep.
Do what?
Tristan shot out of there on that one. There was no one going to catch him.
No.
Yeah.
There was nobody within 5 yards of him. Yeah. Great job. Great throw. Great catch. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Our scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan for all your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971. 1 minute and 7 seconds, 3 plays covering 55 yards, capped off by Devin Woodring to Tristan Haynes, and that was a 40-yard touchdown. This time the ball.
We got a delay game on us. Isn't that weird?
I think we did. We're going to have to put the ball back. They called that dead because the clock had run out.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's going to move the ball back to the 35-yard line.
And we were pretty much on time, I thought.
Our kickoffs are brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with protein shakes and energy teas from Midwest Nutrition. They're at 15th and post. Spiewak's approaching the ball again. Going to get a little more leg into it this time. And he's going to put it right where it went the first time. And it's going to bounce, and it bounces out of bounds. That'll give them the ball at the 35-yard line.
Well, it may be from the 40. I don't know. It could be from the 35.
Well, they moved it back here. It wouldn't have been a 10-yard.
Yeah, it's 35.
Yeah. This is the third possession for the Zebras this evening. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's been a pretty quick quarter.
It has.
First and 10. The ball is at the 35-yard line. Hoisington in at quarterback. 2 men wide to the left.
They're in a power set.
This time he's going to hand off to Garrett. And Garrett's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play.
Trinae on the stop, he came in from the outside. He's a strong safety, and he just kind of walked up and read the pullers and tackled the kid for not much of a gain.
Yeah, 2-yard gain. Ball's up at the 37-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and 8. Grimmett went off with a limp.
They're in an empty set right now.
2 wideouts to the left, trips to the right. And the White Hat calls a timeout. That's the end of the quarter where the Carl Albert Titans lead 14-0. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here in the Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Second quarter has just begun. Empty backfield. Trips to the right. 2 men to the left. Hoisington in the backfield. He's going to take the ball, drop back, throw it out here in the flat. He's got a receiver, and that's number 19, Hudson Lee, and he's taken down there by Marcus James.
That's that stop route and chain route that I talked about earlier. Didn't quite make it all the way to the chains, but we were pretty close.
That moves the ball all the way up to the 44-yard line and brings up 3rd down and 1.
Students and fans, rattle the stands.
Here's their heavy
set. This is their heavy. Garrett still in the backfield.
Little slant.
Hoisington takes the ball, and
he didn't make it.
I don't think he got to the line.
That official over there, Homer.
Well, the guy on this side is a foot away. The guy on the other side is on the line, and they're moving it forward.
Yep. Well, he got hit anyway.
So the ball goes up to the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Zebras.
Our fans are saying that they agree with you and me.
Yeah, there you go. Well, actually, the nose of the ball still hadn't touched the 45, and it started from the kickoff at the 35, so, yeah. Trips to the right, 2 men to the left, empty backfield. Hoisington's going to run, and he's got about 5 yards up from the 45, up just across the 50 into Titan territory.
That's a pretty good gain.
Number 16, Caden Davis.
So that's going to put the ball at the 49-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 4.
Marcus had a chance to bring him down a little bit, a couple of yards before that. Just kind of didn't wrap him up.
This is their ability to get people out away. So Hoisington, they spread the field so Hoisington can get a run. Trips to the right, and this time they're going to pass. He's got a man. He gets hit immediately. And good tackle there by Caden Davis.
Caden Davis on the stop.
About the same as last time.
That was to Hayden Lee.
And again, that was a spread formation, 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
And 3rd down now. The ball is at the 47-yard line.
This is a passing set for them.
2 men to the right, 2 men to the left. Garrett in the backfield with Hoisington. Hayden Lee went off holding his side, and Caden Davis laid a lick on him.
He did. He's done that more than once.
Yes, he has.
Well, this is a run for the quarterback.
Quarterback, he's going to look, he's going to throw downfield, and it's overthrown. And that's going to bring up 4th down and a long one. It's actually 2. And
they got nothing to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. Down 14-0 in the playoff. Back the ball. Thank you. I was going to say he gave him a yard when he placed the ball. 9:26 here in the second quarter.
Quarterback got knocked down on that play. He held the ball a little bit too long.
Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Hoisington is the quarterback. He's going to look to the sidelines.
Well, we're going to bring Marcus off the edge right here.
And they're going to take a timeout and think about it.
Nope.
We'll be back with you in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. It's 4th down and 2, 9:26 left here in the second quarter. Your second quarter sponsor is Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes, lease and owner finance homes throughout the state. Call Tooney Buys Houses at 931-3046. Carl Albert defense is moving back onto the field. And the offense approached quickly. And they are in their heavy set.
Yep.
Hoisington takes the snap. He hands it off.
Nope.
And he did not get it that time. And nobody's saying he did. And that will be a turnover on downs. And the Carl Albert Titans will have their 3rd possession here of the first half. Scored on the first 2 drives.
Very good play by the interior part of the Carl Albert defensive line. And it allowed it just kind of held everybody up, and it allowed the couple of guys from the outside to come around and grab the kid and pull him backwards. He had no place to go.
Trips to the right, one man to the left. LT Simmons nope, that's Elijah Matthews in the backfield. Elijah's looking to get outside, and he's going to spin and make his way up to about the 48 or 49-yard line.
They really did a good job in the secondary of getting inside the block. Normally you see our guys have them walled off, but we didn't wall them off, and that bounced Elijah into a tackle.
You've got Todd James, Trinae Washington, and Tristan Haynes to the top of the screen. Christian Oku is at the bottom of the screen. Elijah Matthews still in at running back. This time, Woodring's going to hand it to Matthews. He's going to go to that left side. He's got the first down, and he is down there at about the 42-yard line, maybe the 41.
See, we got him walled off that time, and the kid that made the play is the safety. And they play two deep safeties. They're in some type of a zone on each side, and the safeties are making a lot of the plays if they're going to make a play.
Trips to the right this time. One man to the left. This time, Woodring drops back. He's going to go long. He throws it downfield for Todd James. Todd gets it. Todd, great catch in the crowd. And he's going to take that ball all the way down to the 12-yard line. 30 yards picked up.
Number 11, Warren Williams, had a chance, but Todd just kind of jumped up and took it away from him.
He took it right out of his hands. Great catch there by Todd James. And that puts us in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
I don't know if Jonathan saw this, but number 7 was streaking across the middle just wide open.
I did see that. I was kind of wondering when we were going to do the sucker pass off that bubble. They've been playing that pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they have.
Great throw and catch.
Daniel Newton in, empty backfield. Daniel's going to keep the ball. He's looking for a space. He's going to get inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. 3 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7.
Now the Titans can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Woodring comes back in. Newton comes off. This time we've got both tight ends in the game. Two wide out to the right. LT Simmons in the backfield with Woodring. Man in motion is Haynes across the formation. He fakes it to Haynes, hands it to LT Simmons. LT bouncing back and forth. He gets all the way down just outside the 5.
I thought he made it all the way at 5, but that,
So
neither here nor there.
They're going to place that ball between the 5 and the 6.
Brings up 3rd and 4, Carl Albert.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and a long 3 between 3 and 4. Simmons comes off. Caden Davis is trotting on. That means the heavy set is going to take this 3rd down.
It's kind of a chess match. They're holding their kids, their big kids, until Caden comes on.
Caden Davis, heavy set to the left. He's going to take it right up the middle. He's going to look to sprint to the outside. Stiff arm, touchdown, Carl Albert.
He said, "Get off me, fly."
That's what he said. Great job there.
5'9", 160 kid tried to tackle him, and he just kind of, "Get off me."
Get in the weight room, son.
Yeah, close. Yeah.
All right, good drive there by the Titans. Ethan Spiewak on to do the point after try. Farley is the holder. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 21-0 here with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titans Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, God hail, call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Thinking of buying or selling your home, give J.R. Rowlett a call. That was 6 plays, 53 yards, took 3 minutes and 11 seconds, and Caden Davis said, not today, sit down, I'm going to the end zone. This time, another deep onside, and this time it goes out of bounds again. And so this will be the Zebras' 4th possession of the first half, and the ball will be at the 35.
I think they're rushing him, and he's starting the 25-second clock early, a lot earlier than what we're ready for. And he's rushing, and he's missed 2 in a row.
Two wide out to the right. This time, Hoisington hands it off there to Garrett, and Carl Vion Young wraps him up. He's going to have 1 yard on the play.
We need to have somebody back here on the backside. Hoisington's going to keep one of those here in a second and just may go down the sideline.
That last kickoff was brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day at Midwest Nutrition at 15th and Post. Great people. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Hoisington drops back, and he's looking. Pocket begins to collapse, and they're coming out. And that time, Caden Davis, and that's where that 10.88 100-meter speed comes in.
That's right.
Caden Davis brings him down. That's a 3-yard loss. Actually, a 4-yard loss back to the 32-yard line. And you had said it.
Yeah.
If we don't cover this side over here, Hoisington is going to take it down the sidelines.
Well, and we just collapsed down inside too far with our ends, which is, that's okay. We just need to have somebody waiting on him or have somebody with some speed.
Right, like Caden.
Like Caden.
Trips to the right, 1 man to the left. Garrett in the backfield with Hoisington. Hoisington takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's looking.
Good.
They're driving home, and he gets him.
Kathan Perucci.
That is Perucci, and that was a whole lot of Perucci.
That was.
Coming down on the 25-yard line, 7-yard loss, brings up 4th down and 20.
Well done.
That defense is stepping up.
Well done. They brought a linebacker from the outside, and he came in late through the C gap, B gap, and then that allowed a kid picked him up, and then that allowed Kathan to get off his guy and smack the quarterback.
Tristan Haynes standing at his own 44-yard line. And again, this was a high kick. Just want to get it away from it. And it's going to take a zebra bounce and fall dead about the 35, maybe the 37-yard line. And we'll see where they place that ball.
About 37 or 38, isn't it?
Yep. They're going to place the ball at the 37-yard line. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the half.
Well, I don't know if y'all can tell, but their secondary is not the biggest.
Right, they're not.
But they're very aggressive, very talented.
Triple bunch set on that left side. Woodring's going to take the ball. He tucks it under. He's got blockers. He gets out across the 40, gets all the way up to about the 44 before he is tackled. So 7 yards picked up on the play is going to bring up 2nd down and 3.
That looked more like Daniel Newton than Devin Woodring. We have a single tight end, number 45, Maddox Wilkerson.
It's Wilkerson out there on that left side. Trips to the right. LT Simmons in the backfield with Woodring. Ball is snapped to Woodring. He's going to throw it back out here to Tristan Haynes again. He's got blockers. He's going to get across the 50. He's trying to cut back. He's getting down all the way to the 42-yard line.
Well, they play a lot of zone if you look at the number 0 going off right there is 5'10", 140, and he's one of their studs in the secondary. So we should be able to take a little bit more advantage of that, doing things just like that, doing things across the middle.
Well, that was a good play there by Tristan, and what makes that play is those great blockers that are out there on that outside. So this time, the Titans, that was Wyatt LeClaire that went down, and so they're going to walk him off. And the Carl Albert Titans are huddled up down there talking about what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. But they're going to be back on the field here. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Zebra 42-yard line.
Looks like he may have gotten a stinger or something like that. He's going to his shoulder. We'll see.
Well, I know we've got the guys to come right in behind him.
And we're back to action from the Claremore.
2 men wide to the right, 2 to the left. Simmons in the backfield. Actually, that's D'Elijah Matthews in the backfield. No one's going to throw it out there in the open, and I don't think, no, they say the ball was on the ground, and so it is not an interception.
That's one of those, he should have eaten that. I mean,
absolutely.
it's just,
yeah.
I know everybody's going, well, he should have eaten it. Well,
yeah.
He'll be the first one to
Yeah,
tell
he
you.
should have, right. Yeah. That's okay. It ended up being all for naught.
He learned.
Yep. But he kind of threw that up out there.
Well, I think he was getting hit at about the time he threw it.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Elijah Matthews in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch right out here to Oku, and Oku's going to get all the way up to about the 36-yard line. They're going to give him the 35, so 7 yards picked up, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
We need to get him turned loose.
Yes, he's fast.
He's one of those, here comes our heavy set.
Yep.
There goes their kids.
3rd down and 3. Caden Davis comes trotting on. Put in the double tight end set. Here comes Nick Hill.
Yeah, he's in for somebody.
I think I just follow Nick Hill wherever he goes.
I would.
Davis takes the snap. Oh, a little bubble. But he's going to get out, and I think, nope, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but it is going to be about 4th and 2. He gets across the 20 or the 35 down to the 34.
Claremore 38-yard line. Brings up 4th and short.
4th down and 1.5 yards. And Caden bobbled that snap. It kind of came right to him. I think his eyes were just off of it a little bit.
He was looking over here to the right to run.
Yep. 1:43 left and counting. Davis takes it. He's going to go to the left side this time. And now
he's looking to go outside.
Yep, he is.
And that was a great tackle by number 8's made the tackle on both plays.
That's Hayden Lee. He's the one that got hit hard when he caught the ball earlier by Caden Davis, and then he comes back out on defense and tackles Caden Davis, and that'll be a turnover on downs for the Carl Albert Titans.
I think Caden was trying to hit the home run, and instead of planting his foot and getting a yard, which that's, I can't say anything bad about that other than we didn't make it.
1 minute and 29 seconds left. The ball is at the 33-yard line. In Zebra territory, 1st and 10 for the Zebras. 2 men wide to the left. This time Hoysen is going to keep it. He's looking, and he gets tackled over there by Maddox Wilkerson.
Yep. Maddox is playing one of the defensive tackles in for Kathan Perucci.
Maddox Wilkerson.
Yeah, because Royal and Thomas are still on, so he's in there for Perucci.
And so's Nick.
Yeah, 1 yard gained on the play. Takes it to the 34-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 9. The clock is still ticking. Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Got a new running back in there.
You'd think they're going to try and throw one deep here in a minute.
Hoisenden, he's going to hand it off to that running back. That's Grimmett, number 34, I believe. And he's kind of their heavy guy.
Tackled by number 12, Marcus James.
So the ball's going to go up to the 37-yard line.
So we're going to call a timeout.
And,
hopefully make them punt so we can get the ball again and try and go score.
We're going to take a break with you here. We'll call a timeout. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 46 seconds left. 3rd down and 6 for the Zebras. Trips to the left, one man to the right. Hoisington in at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's looking, throws a slant across the middle, caught there by number 9, and that is just 1 yard short of the first down, and Carl Albert calls its timeout again. One timeout left for Carl Albert, and that ball is going to be placed there at the 42-yard line. 4th and 1. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
Wings. It's amazing.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and it is 4th down and 1, 40 seconds left, and Claremore is either going to try to have him jump off sides.
It's one of those don't jump stupid.
Right. Hoisington's in the backfield by himself. He's looking to get through, and I don't know that he got there.
I don't.
It depends on whose side they're going to take. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't make it. He didn't make it.
And Carl Albert calls its timeout again. And if they place that ball where those guys are standing, it's nowhere near.
Well, they'll bring it on and measure it. But
and that's what they're going to do. They're going to bring the chain gang out here. And we've got a nice close-up shot of that for you this evening.
I didn't think he made it.
I think it's about a foot short, but you know what? I've been known to be wrong. Jonathan, this is your chance. You can redeem yourself.
The side judge on our side, I thought I had the correct measurement, but this guy on the Claremore side, he's giving him the right foot spot every time.
Yeah.
It's our ball!
And it's Carl Albert ball.
33 seconds. We have no timeouts left? Or no, we didn't have to take one.
So Carl Albert is going to have its 5th possession here. Scored on 3, turnover on downs on 1. The ball is just outside the 42-yard line in Zebra territory. One timeout, trips to the left, 2 men to the right, empty backfield. Woodring drops back to pass. He's going to take one across the middle. That's to Tristan, and Tristan gets down inside the 25, down to about the 23. And the clock is stopped while they move the chains.
I think what do you mean? They haven't set
They roll the clock.
Yet.
2 men right, 2 men left. This time Woodring drops back. He's moving out here in the flat. Throws it out there to Trernay Washington. And he gets out of bounds. That should stop the clock with 11 seconds left. Now do you go for the touchdown or you take the field goal, Coach?
You got a play or two left. We got one.
Carl Albert takes its last time out.
Oh.
The ball is at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10, with 11 seconds. Well, he said the white hat called timeout and pointed towards Carl Albert, but Carl Albert said that we didn't call a timeout.
Yeah, I think so. One of the coaches maybe or in the stands yelled timeout.
Okay.
So that's what the confusion was.
Trips to the left, 2 to the right, empty backfield for Woodring. Woodring drops back to pass, throws it out there to Tristan Haynes, and he's going to get out of bounds with 6 seconds to go, and that's at the 5-yard line. What were you going to say, Coach?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Alzheimer's.
The ball is at the 5.5-yard line. We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
This is going to have to be a quick play.
Yep, trips to the left again. Oku out here to the right. LT Simmons in the backfield. This time Woodring, he's looking.
That ain't it.
And he's looking. He's going to throw back. And almost. Trinae Washington had a shot at it. And had he thrown it just a little bit shorter, Tristan Haynes was standing there all by himself. But that'll take us to the half where the Carl Albert Titans lead 21-0 over the Claremore Zebras. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your halftime is brought to you by CK12 Designs. They have a new showroom located at Automobile Alley in Oklahoma City, across from Hideaway Pizza. Custom dining tables, mantels, reclaimed beams, as well as custom cabinetry. Come down and visit CK12 Designs at their new location, 820 North Broadway, and also at 8209 Northeast 23rd. And our halftime is also brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. We want to catch you up on what's going on around the state here. And in 5A in particular, Guthrie is at Booker T. Washington. And currently Booker T. Washington is leading 14-9 over Guthrie. They're in the second quarter. The game that we have been looking at to see who our possible opponent is, if we continue on this route this evening, then Del City is at home tonight playing against Bishop McGuinness, and they are up 28-0 in the second quarter. We talked about that. They're a very talented athletic team. And then another game that is being played across at another metro area is Newcastle. Newcastle is a very good team. They're actually on the other side of the bracket, and so Newcastle is currently at home against Pryor, and they are up 17-14. And so that's your rundown of the 5A schools that are left in. So the semifinals will be played not next week, but the following week.
Right.
And this is the first time I can ever remember that we weren't playing on Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, we discussed that a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know whether the OSSA just messed up or whether I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, so everybody gets
Normally it's a POTD deal for us.
Right,
which is practice
and we will still do that.
Yeah, sure.
But
it's a tradition.
But it won't. Yeah,
if we get that far.
That's right. But it won't be a game being played the next day or the possible Saturday.
Right.
So there will still be POTD, practice on Thanksgiving Day, and of course that is one of the things that is a big time tradition around here, and a lot of the alumni come back
very much
and are here for the practice. And normally, since we're playing a game either on Friday or Saturday, it's a run-through practice.
Mm-hmm.
And but they'll be having a normal practice. And so everybody in the state gets a bye week this next week. And then everybody comes back. The semifinals will be played that following either Friday or Saturday, and we won't know that until after tonight. So, and we won't know the location other than the fact it will be
over here on this side of the state.
In central Oklahoma somewhere. Because either it doesn't matter if it's Bishop McGuinness or Del City, and Del City has just gone up 35-0, still in the second quarter over Bishop McGuinness. So I'm not sure you can't go ahead and call that. So it will be over here in central Oklahoma.
Like election.
Yeah, there you go. We can call that one.
Call that one.
All right. So I'm listening, Jonathan. I see you down there. Your lips are moving.
I was just saying it was too close to call.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So it looks like if we continue on and we win here, we'll be playing Del City in the semifinals, and that's 2 weeks.
And Newcastle just got another touchdown. It's 24-14.
Yes, it is.
They're ahead.
So and they're a possible contender for that state championship game. Now Newcastle will play the winner of Guthrie and Booker T.
Right.
And so that's
if it's Guthrie, it'll be on this side of the state. If it's Booker T, they'll go over there somewhere.
Right. That's correct. Yeah. So because it is East this year,
right.
And that's the way that'll play out. So we'll be back with you here in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That is not
Whata Wings. Whataburger, Whata Wings.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And the Carl Albert Titans leading 21-0 here at halftime over the Claremore Zebras. Just a little rundown from the 6A1, currently number 2 Jinx at home against Union. And I think a lot of people thought this was going to be a closer game, but Jinx is up 21-0 over Union. Owasso is up 27-0 over Deer Creek. Owasso is at home this evening. Edmond Memorial and Norman. And this is a I-35 battle on both ends of the metro, and it is tied 14-14. And it was updated 6 minutes ago, and they say they're still in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. And so Bigsby is back to their normal self again, and they are up 31-0 over Norman North at Bigsby.
Did you see Norman North?
Yes,
they're 3-7.
Right. But they got in the playoffs.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and started playing. Yeah. We go down to 6A2, and this has a little bit more to do with those teams that are a little closer to home. Sand Springs is playing Piedmont at Sand Springs. Sand Springs is up 17-7, and Stillwater is up 21-7 over Putnam North. They are at home. And Putnam City and Muskogee. And this is a
amazing.
Yeah, it's an amazing number. It says it was updated 12 minutes ago, but they're showing 0-0 at halftime. Muskogee's the number 1 team in the state. Choctaw comes in at the number 2 team in the state, and they are up 16-0 at home over Sapulpa. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna dig down a little deeper into that Putnam City Muskogee game, and the score has been confirmed, and so that is absolutely correct, 0-0. And wow, that's very surprising. Putnam City is doing a good job this year and are building back. I want to look down. There are some games of interest also down in the 4A group. Clinton and Wagner. Wagner is number 1, and Clinton drove all the way across the state.
Amazing.
Yeah, and it is 9-0. Wagner is up over Clinton at Wagner. Tuttle is taking care of Hilldale, 35-0. Elgin is up 21-6 over Salisaw, and Bethany is beating Ada 13-6 at Ada.
So Salisaw had to drive from almost Arkansas
Yes,
to
exactly.
Elgin.
That's exactly right.
That's another one of those.
Wow.
Across
That's
the
a
state
trip.
deals.
Yeah. So there's some scores from around the state. And Jonathan, I know you're down there on the sidelines, and just wanted to get your opinion of what you think about this first half.
Pretty well. Defensively on that first drive, I think it took us a second to kind of get our feet underneath us. But it looks like we've been operating on both sides of the ball since then. Opportunity right there before half, but we keep ball coming out. So let's, maybe just try to add on to the score a little bit and keep getting stops on defense.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we get the ball the second half, right?
Yes, we do. Yes. So we will have the ball when we come out here for the second half. There's 6 minutes to go here during halftime.
I'm sure Coach Farley has talked to his kids, again, Claremore has nothing to lose.
No.
To be ready for like an onside kick or something on the very first kick.
Well, and I was going to say, I thought this was where you were headed when you said Coach Farley, but quite honestly, we haven't been clean in the kicking game tonight.
No, we haven't.
And that's unusual.
I'll probably put the hex on us.
So I'd like to see us be a little more clean in the kicking game, and we have relied on the fact that you can start at the 20-yard line when Spiewak puts it in the end zone, and we have not done that but one time this evening, and so hope we can get that cleaned up. Well, we're going to take a break. We want to thank our sponsors again, our halftime sponsors, Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. And also CK12 Designs. They have a new showroom located in Automobile Alley right across from Hideaway Pizza. And they provide custom dining tables, mantels, reclaimed beams, as well as all kinds of custom cabinetry. Come visit. It's a great showroom to go and look at. It's at 820 North Broadway, and their original showroom is out at 8209 Northeast 23rd. CK12 Designs in Oklahoma City. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That. It's not
Whata Wings. Whataburger, Whata Wings, it's Whata Wings.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and it has gone to halftime at Booker T. Washington. Booker T. is playing Guthrie tonight at Booker T., and Guthrie is up now 15-14 over Booker T. Washington, and that's just quite a game.
You know, it's always a treat, I'll call it, to go to Booker T and play.
Absolutely.
Their announcer, when I was coaching, Dr. Kirk, would send letters and to their school, and it was...
Say please. Yeah.
Well, don't let that guy do this.
Right.
He did anyway. He was quite colorful.
Yeah.
And anyway.
Well, they are very colorful. Their band is colorful.
They are.
Their dance troupe is colorful.
And they're great.
They are absolutely.
I
mean, it is and talented. I mean, very talented.
Always have been.
And I'm talking about even the band and the dance squad, but But yeah, I mean, it is a complete show.
It is,
and just an incredible atmosphere up there at Booker T. Washington.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm telling you, Shane.
Well, here we are. We're getting ready for the third quarter. Your third quarter is brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. Choctaw, 405-281-6700, and Del City, 405-670-3665. Your kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals at Midwest Nutrition right here at 15th and Post Road. And it's going to be an onside kick. And I believe Claremore has it. I don't think we were ready for it at all. And you called it, Coach.
Well, and they really don't. I mean, and that was a great execution on their part. The kicker just nubbed it, and he's the one that recovered it.
Yep.
And our guys were not paying attention.
And that ball, all it had to do was get past the 50-yard line. They landed on it. And so Claremore has its first possession of the second half, and they are in Titan territory at the 48-yard line. Hoisington in at quarterback, trips to the left, one man to the right. This time Grimmett is in the backfield. Hoisington is going to throw a throwback pass, and he's going to throw it long down the field. And knocked away. Oh! Call a flag on that.
That's not a very good call, y'all. Not a very good call at all.
Well, it looked like he reached up there and just tipped the ball away.
Yeah, that's bad.
And so that's going to move the ball from the 48 down to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is not the way we needed to start out.
No, not at all. Hoisington drops back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw it to the sidelines. He's got a man for the first down. And that was a catch there by number 14. That's Furious Pool. What a name.
What a name.
So.
Oh, we made him jump out of the pocket. And like we've said before, he's as good at throwing the ball on the run as we've seen all year.
1st and 10. The ball is there at the 23-yard line. Hoisington hands it off this time, and he's going to get taken down there. Maybe a half-yard gain. That was to Cecil Garrett, was the running back, and now a flag comes flying in from the backside.
Same guy that threw the...
Yeah, I'm not sure what this one is for. It's well after the play, and it comes flying in from the backside, and I'm not sure. It's going to be a personal foul face mask against the Titans. That is 2 big penalties on this first drive.
Yep.
Right down the field, and that ball is going to be placed down there half the distance to the goal. And so the ball is going to be just outside the 12-yard line now. Two men to the right, 2 men to the left. Empty backfield for Hoisington. He's going to take the ball. He looks, a little jump pass over the middle, and that's to Grimmett. Touchdown for the Zebras.
There's a flag on the field.
There is another flag back here at the 18-yard line. We're going to have to see what the man in the white hat says. Holding against Claremore. So that's going to move the ball back this time. Touchdown is taken off the board.
Well, we had a call on there that's called crazy, and everybody was coming through a gap, and nobody picked up that kid.
Moves the ball back to the 22-yard line. Hoisington there with Garrett in the backfield. Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Hoisington takes the ball, throws it across the middle. That slant to number 9. And he's their big tight end. I can't think of his name.
Number 9 is
that Dunaway?
Trip Jackson.
Oh, okay. Trip Jackson.
He's also a backup quarterback.
And that's going to move the ball down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 12.
You know, they don't really throw the ball deep. At least they haven't yet. Well, they tried, but
Trips to the right, one man to the left. Garrett in the backfield with Hoisington. Hoisington takes the snap. He's going to throw it down to the middle. That ball hits the ground, but they're going to say he caught it. And that's going to go down to the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown.
Well, they'll take 2 plays to
absolutely
try and get a first down, because they're not, they're down 21-0. Not going to hurt them. We just got to go play. We got to play some Titan defense right here.
Trips to the right, one man to the left. Garrett in the backfield. Hoisington takes the snap, drops back. He's looking, throws it across the middle. Touchdown. So it took 3 more plays, but the result is the same, and Claremore scores on their first possession of the half after they had the onside kick.
Yep.
Now they're on for the extra point try. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it does go through, and that brings the score. Carl Albert 21 and Claremore 7. We'll be back with you here in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 9:54 left here in the third quarter. Your third quarter sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance. Our kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Well, the Titans are playing a little tighter up to the midfield line. And
well, they won't take off this time. Last time they took off, which... Anyway,
21-7.
See, we have a gap right in the middle.
Absolutely.
But now he moved up. Thank you very much.
So Claremore is here for their second kickoff of the second half. And
they get to move back.
We're going to see if they move back 5.
This official he's wanting to get home.
And that ball is going to be placed back to the 35-yard line. And so here we go for the second kickoff of the second half.
Move up, Elijah.
And they're going to kick a deep onside. It's going to be taken there. And see, look at him go. He's gone. He's gone. Nobody is going to touch Todd James. That is out the gate.
That was great.
And that's the way to answer after a scoring drive.
I don't think they'll kick deep anymore. They may onside it every time from now on if they get a chance.
Yeah.
They may not get a chance.
Todd James takes the kickoff back. And that was 72 yards to pay dirt.
I was wondering how we were going to answer. Well, that's a pretty good answer.
That's an answer. And quickly.
What do you think, Jonathan? Good answer?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the defense came off that last drive, got in the tent, everybody encouraging each other, and so, you know, that might have just lit a fire in us and wakened the beast.
Yep.
And that ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good, and the Carl Albert Titans lead 28-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whataburgers from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That it's not
Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings.
Well, your scoring recap is pretty tough. It took 10 seconds to run 72 yards for Todd James. He takes the deep onside and runs it back right up the middle and out the gate to the left side. And that is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs. Deep onside kick here, and again, we kick it out of bounds. And this is not the plan. I know that.
No, it's not.
Zebra's second possession of the second half here starts with 9:44 in the third quarter. And the ball will be placed there at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, D.
Yep, and the defense has got to go ahead and step up. Now, they really haven't had an answer for his arm at this point. They're stopping the run, but
not the second half.
No.
He's throwing the ball wherever he wants to.
2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Garrett in the backfield with Hoisington. Hoisington takes the snap, hands it off to Garrett. He keeps it himself. He fooled me. Came over here to this left side. Was tackled there by Tristan and Marcus James.
That's the one I was talking about where it's a zone read, and if you're open on the backside. And he was, and Marcus just happened to have a little speed and come out here and get him.
2 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8. Again, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Hoisington takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass this time. Throws a little out route, and it is caught. Actually, no. They say he bobbled and it dropped.
Yeah.
That was intended for number 36 there, and that is Bryson Hall, unable to hold on to that.
And again, that was a stop route, and he throws out as good as anybody that we've seen all year.
Yep. 3rd down and 8. Trips to the right this time. 1 man to the left.
Look for a chain route, which is just on the other side of the chains and stop.
Get out there to the chains, catch the ball. Hoisington drops back, and he's got some pressures thrown out there. It's whether we can tackle, and he did. Marcus James finishes up that tackle, and it's going to be 4th down and 4 from the 41-yard line.
Here they come.
2 plays called. Trips to the left this time, 1 man to the right. They're looking. And they're waiting for the coach. 14 seconds left on the play clock.
I don't know what they're waiting for.
9 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, they're
going to have to call a timeout. Claremore called a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 4th down and 4. And we'll see what their decision is after the timeout. Claremore called the timeout. They have 2 left.
One of the things that they do is
they're going to bring the offense
on you, in that they'll throw a slant or they can throw an out.
Right.
They can throw an out to the to their sideline. They can throw a slant to this sideline.
Hoisington takes the snap, drops back to pass, got to throw in, and
no!
A good hit.
Are you kidding kidding me?
Well after the play, and the flag comes in. It's a personal foul, roughing the passer. And that's going to give them the first down and more.
That's a bad call again, folks.
And so they're going to move that ball, and that should go all the way down to about the 45-yard line. It's going to place it at the 44-yard line, and a first down.
Chief, the white hat said that because he came up too high on him, that was roughing the passer.
Yeah.
2 men to the left. Garrett in the backfield. It's going to be a toss out here in the flat, and that is a stick by Tristan Haynes. He catches that ball. He knows how to defend it.
Yep.
Number 6, Tristan Haynes with the tackle.
Both defensive tackles have come out.
Ball goes back to the 46, brings up 2nd and 12.
Thomas Welch and Maddox Wilkerson are in at defensive tackles.
Got this bunch set, actually just a
sniffer back.
Sniffer back. We've got 1 man wide to the left, 1 to the right. Hoisington is going to drop back to pass, throws one out in the flat. He's got a little running room, but he's not as fast as Carl Vion Young. No gain on the play.
Good tackle.
Absolutely. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11, and I think you might have lit a fire. Litten. You can't say litten. It has to be lit. A fire under the defense.
I think litten's a word, guys.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's after lit is litten.
It's worth 50 points in Scrabble.
Right. 2 men to the right, 2 men to the left. Thank you guys for helping me out. Grimmett is in the backfield this time with Hoisington. Third down and 11. He may be staying in there just for protection, and that's what it looks like. This time, Hoisington is going to get cut loose.
Come and hit him, boys.
He is going to get to the 35-yard line.
He's faster than
it's going to be.
Than all guys think.
And it's going to be 2 yards short, maybe 1 yard short, all the way up to the 35. You know, that's one of the things that we talked about in the coach's office this week was on film, they don't look as fast as they are in real life.
Right.
They just didn't look that fast. But everybody that they played said they were that fast. 4th and 1. And the Zebras are going for it on it here.
There's a power set to the right.
Hoisington, he hands it off to the middle.
He just got to the 35.
He got to the 35 and was down.
And they had to get to the
and they needed the 34. And that ball is at the 35. That's a turnover on downs.
Very nice.
That was an 8-play drive and covered almost 4 minutes and to nothing. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. And this is their second possession of the second half. One man wide to the left, 1 man to the right. This time it's going to be LT Simmons, and we're going to see a little bit of that. LT cuts it up. He's going to get across midfield, pounds forward down to the 41-yard line. And now there's a little talking going on, and a flag comes flying out, and that will be against the Zebras.
Unsportsmanlike, number 4.
Yeah, that is an unsportsmanlike conduct.
He thought he was getting held.
And that will move the ball from the 41, and that'll take it down inside the 30-yard line. And it's going to take it down to the 26-yard line. And a Titan first down there. And I don't know, just by the attitude that is here, it looks like you may see a lot of LT Simmons.
A little power football.
A little power football going on here. Going to turn around here, hand it to LT Simmons again. Good block up the middle, and he's going to get down to the 21-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play.
Ty McKnight on the tackle. He's a linebacker.
Coach Goff, I don't know if you see the past 2 times Marcus has been coming around and trapping that.
I did
either the 5 or the end.
I saw that one that time. Yeah, I didn't see it the last time. But he's a tight end and he can pull. They do the same thing with Maddox.
Again, one wide left, one wide right, double tight end set. And it's going to be a throw off of this. Nope, Woodring's looking. He's going to follow LT through the hole. He's going to get to the 15. There's a flag that comes flying in from the backside.
This guy loves to throw his flags.
He does.
Deep.
Well, he's good at it.
And it's always against us.
Yeah, absolutely.
He hasn't thrown anything on them. But I'm not saying anything.
We're going to wait and see what the official says. And the flag, if it is, it looks like it'll be a spot foul because they were talking about it. It's a block in the back. And so that is going to we've got some fans outside the window here that are giving their impressions of what they really believe. Yeah, they're appreciating people. That's right. So the ball goes back to the 26-yard line, which is the original line of scrimmage, and it's 2nd down and 10 now from the 26.
The ball back to the Claremore 26-yard line.
Looked like they were confused on that last play. Devin thought he was supposed to throw it, and everybody else thought that there was a run.
Power formation. This time, going to be a handoff to LT Simmons, and he's going to get stuffed up there in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3, back to the 29-yard line. That was a loss of 3. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 15.
Claremore has not given up, y'all.
No,
I mean, they're down
not at all.
21
right.
again, and they have not given up. They're a fighting group, and that's on their coach. I mean, he's always been a fighter from what I remember.
And we said that. They're a well-coached and well-disciplined team. And this time...
Stop the clock!
They push the play clock back up to 25. Elijah Matthews is in there. Woodring's going to throw one out here in the flat down here to Elijah. It hits the ground. Is going to bring up 4th down and 14.
Pass is ruled incomplete.
This no man's land for us?
Kind of.
7.
I mean, it's, I was going to say 7. It'd be 47 yards.
47 yards.
Yeah, maybe 48.
Well, we're going for it.
Yeah. 4th down and 13. Elijah Matthews in the backfield. 2 men wide to the left, 2 to the right. Woodring takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's got time. He's going to throw it deep down there to Trernay Washington. Touchdown, Titans! Trernay Washington catches it, falling down, feet in. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
Wow. What a great play by Trernay. Good throw by Devin.
Absolutely.
I was beginning to wonder.
27 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Our new score, Carl Albert 34. Claremore.
Carl Albert goes up 34-7 now, pending the point after try.
Steve back on for the extra point.
You quit doing that, Steven.
Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go on top, 35-7. We'll be back with you here in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home. Call 405-445-8971. 5 plays covering 65 yards. Goes from 5:57 to 3:27, so that's 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, let's see if we can get one in bounds.
Yeah, that would be good. This time he's just going to kick it deep, and it's going to go. It's got a chance.
Yeah.
They picked the ball up at the 4-yard line, and he's going to back up and go down at the 9. And
he's going to give him to the 10.
That's special teams being special, and he backed up and ran the other way. They're going to put it just inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes they don't see the way I see.
Yeah. That kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, achieve your goals one sip at a time at Midwest Nutrition at 15th and Post.
Again, as I've said many times, that kick was kind of like one of my wedges and started backing up.
Yeah, you see. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Like one of your wedges in a hard wind. Yeah. 2 to the left. This time Hoisenden takes it. He hands it off there, and that's going to go nowhere. That was a handoff to Grimmett, and it's going to move the ball from the 10 back to the 9-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 11.
I think their offensive coordinator is going to decide, I think we need to throw the ball because they can't run.
No, you're not going to run. They haven't run all night.
They've had some success throwing it a little bit. The slants and again, if they say that we pass interfere.
2 minutes and 46 seconds and counting. 2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Hoisenden takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's looking for the man on the cross, and he is hit right at the line, and then he's going to throw it downfield, and it is caught. That was Walker Dunaway, and you said it at the top of the show. Hoisington is an athlete and a player.
Yeah, he is. We should have had him.
Absolutely.
Which, that's every now and then they get out.
Ball was taken to the 26-yard line. Great throw and great catch there. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff there in the middle, and he's going nowhere. 1 yard gained on the play. Goes from the 26 to the 27. 2nd down and 9.
Well, the good thing about him, he kept his eyes downfield the whole time.
He did.
They ran a scramble drill, and the kid just came to him, and there he was, standing wide open.
Cecil Garrett limps off, and coming on for him is number 35. That's Caleb Baker, backup running back. Also back there in the game is Tyson Grimmett. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Hoisenden takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking. He's going to throw the ball deep. Keep looking. Nice touch away, and no flag on that one. And DeAndre just needs to go back and play ball. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Just go back and play ball.
DeAndre.
The ball is at the 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Rattle the stands, make some noise for the boys.
Good defensive play there by DeAndre Dukes.
Very good. He was in good position.
Looked back for the ball.
Threw his arm out at the correct time.
2 to the top, 2 to the bottom of your screen. Hoisenden takes the snap, drops back. He's looking. He's going to push out there to that right side, throws it over to the sidelines, caught. 1st down.
We let him out again. Our defensive end came underneath thinking he could get there, and he just got tagged inside. And what's his name, Hoisenden?
Yeah, Hoisenden threw it again to Dunaway. That's the guy he seems to look for. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. 1st and 10. The ball is at the 40. Ball is up in the air, and it is caught there by Grimmett. And Grimmett is going to pick up about 2 yards. He is the running back. Picks up 3 yards on the play, goes to the 43-yard line.
We need to get our hands up a little bit more. He's, although he is 6'2", it may not do us any good, but we've got a couple of 6'4s
Yep.
in there that could possibly do something.
Ball's at the 43-yard line. Going to go to their bunch set on the left. One wide out to the right. Hoisenden takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's looking for a hole, and he's going to get hit, but not until after he picks up about 5 yards on the play. Gets up to the 48-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Ball will be spotted at the zebra 48-yard line where it's 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2. And that is the end of the third quarter where the Carl Albert Titans lead 35-7. And we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you now on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 3rd down and 2. The ball is at the 48-yard line in zebra territory. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Hoisenden drops back to pass, throws it out there, and it is incomplete. Intended for Grimmett, falls short. Going to bring up 4th and 2.
He had to throw it over Carl Beyond. Carl Beyond was coming from the outside.
This is our 4th quarter, brought to you by Valier Physical Therapy. If you're looking for top-notch physical therapy service, look no further than Valier Physical Therapy. 7005 Southeast 15th Street, Suite 200. Empty backfield, and that is a 5-yard penalty, and we needed that.
Somebody over there. Get somebody over there, Shane.
Tristan is saying that right now. He's saying there's 2 guys over there and 1 of me. Yeah. The ball is moved back from the 48 to the 43-yard line.
They're not going to punt. This is going to be a fake if I ever saw one. 1, 2, 3.
4th down and 7.
Get off the field.
4th down and 7.
Deep to receive is number 6, Tristan Deans.
It's like
And Carl Albert has to call a timeout.
Play it safe, Shane. Are we still on the air?
Yes.
Oh, I'll be quiet.
That's okay. Get a little frustrated every now and then.
Well, and again, they're probably not going to punt. So we need to play defense.
Yeah, they've proven that they're willing to do anything at this point.
Yeah.
So
play defense and let them punt the ball, and we'll take it from wherever that is.
Subway is locally owned with 15 locations to feed hungry Titans. We have been proud supporters of Carl Albert Athletics for more than 30 years. Now featuring fresh slices.
Want to finish here with that Valier Physical Therapy. They have been our sponsor all year long, and they've sponsored the 4th quarter. They're your partner in wellness. In addition to traditional rehabilitation, our dedicated team offers a range of specialized services, including preventative screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. Valier Physical Therapy. So they are in punt formation. Tristan is back at the 6, and they do punt, and it is a nice punt. Tristan's going to take it, and he's going to get thrown down at the 20-yard line.
That's the same kid that we've seen go down the field. He snaps the ball, goes straight down the middle of the field.
18-yard line, 1st and 10, Titans.
So the ball goes over.
Guys, I think Del City has solidified their trip to the semifinals.
Yeah, I think so. You think we can call it now? Yeah.
I think we can call it, yes.
Okay. This is Carl Albert's third possession of the second half. And the ball is at the 21-yard line. 11:48. This time it's going to be a handoff to Elijah Matthews trying to get around this left side. And he gets all the way up to the 33-yard lines before he goes out of bounds. So 11 yards picked up on the play, and that is a Carl Albert Titan first down. Trips to the right, one man to the left. This time, he's going to keep it himself. Woodring cuts upfield, gets across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. So another 10 yards picked up on the play. And another Titan first down. Place that ball at the 43. That's what he needed. That's what he got. LT Simmons coming in.
Along with Maddox Wilkerson.
Yep.
At tight end.
Again, we want to thank Brown's Driving School, our instant replay sponsor.
Got a tight end and flanker up the top.
This time Woodring drops back to pass. He's going to throw long down the field. He's got Trinae Washington. Trinae takes it, and he goes in for the score. Touchdown, Carl Albert. 57 yards.
Taking advantage of height
Absolutely.
and size. Number 4 for them is 5'10", 155.
I was just thinking about player of the game. You know, been a huge play here and there, but then that happened. So that's my vote.
And the last 2 touchdowns have been Woodring to Washington. Yeah. Spiewak in to do the kicking duties for the point after try. Farley gets the ball down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 42-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you now. Your scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Give J.R. Rowlett a call. That was 3 plays, 1 minute and 10 seconds, covered 79 yards, and was capped off there with a 57-yard Woodring to Washington pass for the touchdown. And this time, Spiewak puts it up. The ball's going to be taken there at the 2-yard line.
Very nice.
He gets out to the 10, the 15. He cuts loose and gets across the 20 and taken down there about the 22-yard line.
Taken down by number 12, Marcus James.
It was delivered by number 12, Marcus James.
This is the Zebras' 4th possession of the second half. The ball is there at the 21-yard line. 10:31 left in this quarterfinal for the 5A state championship. Trips to the left, nobody to the right, tight end on the right side. Hoisenden takes the ball. He hands it off this time, and he hands it to, that was
number 1.
Yes, and if I had my little sheet up here, Garrett, Cecil Garrett.
The 4th.
And he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play, out to the 25-yard line.
That was a counter play, and cleaning it up inside was Caden Davis. He's the one on the tackle.
Trips to the left, tight end on the right side. Second down and 6. Hoisenden takes the ball. He's going to keep it himself around this right side, and he is going to get just short of the 30-yard line. up there to the 29. So another 4 yards picked up on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
As long as they run the ball, I'm good.
Yeah. That clock just keeps running.
The clock keeps running. As long as they don't make first down. Well, and this is, again, their power set. They got their sniffer back, number 34 in.
2 men to the left. It's going to be a handoff there in the middle. And he gets back just to the line of scrimmage. That was it. Maybe a half-yard gain. It's going to bring up 4th down. Garrett is going to go off. Grimmett is going to go off. Hoisington is still on.
They need another guy.
Yep, and they're bringing him on, number 3. That's Michael Robertson. So trips to the left, 2 men to the right. This is a spread play.
No backs.
Yep.
So we'll run a stunt up inside.
You believe Hoisington is looking, going to throw it out there, and that was incomplete. Don't point in his face, DeAndre. So it's a turnover on downs for the Carl Albert Titans, and this is a very short field. And
29, yeah.
I think if you go ahead and put this away right here, you pretty well break the back.
We've got 2 backs in the backfield.
Yep. D'Elijah and LT. LT's going to keep the ball. He's going to get inside the 30. He spins and goes down to about the 25.
If Devin would have kept it, he'd still be running.
He was gone, yeah.
Yeah. He'd still be running, but he didn't.
Ball is just outside the 25-yard line.
4-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 6.
Cooper Brackage at one of the wide receivers, number 17.
2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right, and there's a flag that comes in, the illegal procedure on the Titans. Is going to move him back 5 yards, back to the 30-yard line.
Well, he doesn't normally call that. Anyway, he's talking to somebody. You can't touch your toe.
All right. 7 minutes and 47 seconds until we meet Del City in 2 weeks.
Yep.
2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Woodring takes a snap. He's going to move out here to this left side. Pitches it out here to Simmons. He's going to get across the 25 and down to about the 22-yard line.
Number 88 for Claremore, Landon King, a 6'3", 225 defensive lineman. Did a really good job of getting off his block. Oh, he's down now. I don't know what he did. Anyway, he was in on the tackle.
And he goes down on the field, so there will be an injury timeout. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it?
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. It's 3rd down and 3 for the Carl Albert Titans. Woodring in at quarterback.
Tight end wing to the top.
This time he's going to turn around and hand it off there to LT Simmons. He's caught in the backfield by number 40. Good tackle.
Del City currently leads Bishop McGinnis 63-0.
Speedwack.
So that ball will be placed at the 24-yard line. Ethan Spiewak comes in for a 41-yard attempt.
Spiewak in for a field goal.
41 yards is 10 yards short of his record this year. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go up 45-7 on that Ethan Spiewak 41-yard field goal.
You're so used to saying nothing.
Yes, I am.
Our new score, 48-7.
45, son.
Yeah. Well, he probably had to take both shoes off as well. We'll be back with you here in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Back here with your kickoff brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Want to again thank our sponsors for our instant replays. And that time, that ball is brought out to the 15-yard line. They're going to give him to the 16, and that's it. Our players need to be reminded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those guys are going to basketball and to wrestling, so just let them talk.
Zebras take over first and 10.
So the Zebras have the ball. 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to finish out this game, and the ball is at the 15-yard line. Well, our defensive backs have had a little bit of a challenge this evening. And it looks like the Zebras may be willing to run this out. Too wide to the left. This time it's going to be a handoff there to number 40. And he's going to get across the 15, goes down there about the 18 or 19.
We do have our second group of defense in. Jake Farley's at safety, along with Delijah at playing one of the corners. Number 4. Daniel Newton is at one of the safeties. I think he's a strong safety. Yeah, because Jake's a weak safety.
Second down and 6 now. One wide left, one wide right. Hoisenden takes the snap. He's going to hand it off there to number 40 again. He gets hit hard there at the 20-yard line.
Jake. No, was that Jake? No, Jake was back here. May have been Jake.
No, I think it might have been Jake.
Good tackle, whoever it was.
Yeah. The ball is outside the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 5. And I believe that the Zebras are willing to run this out.
Yeah, I think so.
2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Hoisenden all the way at quarterback. He's going to drop back to pass this time. He's looking, and he's going to cut back across to the middle. He's going to put his speed on. And this time he's going to get all the way up and run out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. First and 10 for the Zebras.
He did a good job of sprinting out to the right, and everything was covered. We had them all covered, and he just cut underneath and went back to the left. Nobody was over there.
Takes it out to the 44-yard line. 23 yards picked up on the play. First and 10 for the Zebras. 2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Hoisenden takes the snap. Hands it off right there to number 40, and he's going to cut up and try to jump up.
Who is 36?
Number 36 is Lane Sexton.
Lane Sexton.
Sophomore, 5'9", 160.
Go get him, Lane. Don't wait on him.
Picks up 9 yards on the play, takes it into Titan territory there at the 47-yard line.
47.
Second down and 1. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Sniffer back on the right side. Hoisenden is going to drop back to pass this time. He's looking, throws it out here in the flat to number 19, who gets free. And he is tackled there by number 13. That's Jackson Vineyard.
Now, Jackson's on a bad wheel.
Yep.
Notice he's got a big brace on his left knee. It's just a holdover from an injury back when he was a freshman or sophomore.
14 yards picked up on the play, brings up 1st and 10 for the Zebras. The ball is at the 33-yard line.
I don't think the Zebras have substituted, and we've got seconds in, so.
2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Hoisenden takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's going to throw it out there in the flat, intended for number 35, just off his fingertips. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Defended by Blue Davis. Driven A, Washington.
Clock was stopped with that incompletion, so 3 minutes and 31 seconds left. This is that bunch set to the right. 1 man wide to the left. Hoisenden takes the ball, hands it off, and that's
good tackle.
Cecil Garrett, their number 1 running back.
74 and 9 in on the tackle. D'Elijah Matthews. 74 is Zach Nelson.
Goes from the 33 to the 30. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Going to go under 3 minutes here. 2 men wide to the left. Hoisenden takes the ball, drops back to pass, is looking, and he's going to run out of the backfield, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's enough for the 1st down. Hoisenden has taken some hits this evening, and he's a tough player. 10 yards picked up on the play, 1st and 10 for the Zebras. 2:38 and counting. 2 men wide to the left. Tight end on the right side. Hoisenden takes the ball, hands it off there to Grimmett. And no go. That was Garrett, not Grimmett. That was number 1.
2nd and 10.
That's number 7.
Actually, that was number 7. Whose
His name is Braden Dotson.
Okay.
He's a senior running back.
New back in, yeah. So no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 2 men wide to the left. Tight end on the right. Hoisenden's going to take it. He's looking. He's going to look over and try to throw it over to the top. And touchdown by the Zebras. That was caught by number 9, Trip Jackson. And they saw the mismatch that we saw with them.
Yep. They did.
We'll take our big tight end and send him against our shorter corner.
5'6".
Yeah. And Claremore scores the touchdown, bringing the score now 45-13, pending the point after try. Ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. And so the Carl Albert Titans now lead 45-14 with 1 minute and 49 seconds left to play in this game. Well, Coach, I can tell you, Carl Albert's going to be playing in 2 weeks against Del City.
Yeah, that's right.
And
we can call it.
We can call it.
Mm-hmm.
So as we look to that, you know, it's kind of been a collision course all year long.
It really has.
Everybody's been talking about it.
Unfortunately, it should be in the finals.
It absolutely
but
should be.
It's not, and I don't know how they determined that. Anyway, they put them on our side of the bracket.
Yep. And you know, I don't know. I just, you know, my sneaking suspicion is that they didn't want a Mid-Dell championship again.
That could be.
And I don't know. It really is just who are your 2 best teams that need to come together in the state championship.
Well,
that's the way it ought to be.
I think that's what they'd think.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who are we going to go with?
Oh, I think tonight you want to maybe go with Trinay.
Okay.
I think that's the. And the ball is loose, and it's taken there. Jackson Webster falls on it and picks it up. And Byron Stubbs let that get to his shoulder pads, and it bounced out. And so Carl Albert is going to have possession with 1 minute and 43 seconds left. And the ball will be at the 32-yard line. Daniel,
Have any speculation of where the game will be played against Dell City?
No, other than the fact we believe it will be in the Metro. It will not, since both teams are on this side of the state, or actually geographically on this side of the state, even though Dell City is actually considered on the east side, but they will play it with a geographical range. So we really don't know, and we don't know if it will be played for sure on Friday or Saturday. That will be determined by the coaches and the site. So I can tell you that it for sure.
Do we meet halfway at Rosefield?
Well, other than the fact that I don't know that the visitor stands will hold it, yeah, that would be fun. But I don't think they're going to allow that to happen because then all the money goes to Mid-Dell, and they're not excited about that. So that game will be played either December 6th or December 7th. And that time, good tackle there by number 25. And under 1 minute, and the clock is continuing to run. It's going to be third down and 13. Third down and 12. Christian Oku comes on. Jackson Vineyard comes on. Ten seconds left on the play clock. Daniel Newton still in at quarterback. Newton's going to keep it himself. Make it out here to this left side. Stays in bounds. Very smart. And the clock will run out. The Carl Albert Titans move on to semifinal action against the Dell City Eagles 2 weeks from tonight or tomorrow, 45-14. We'll be back with you here in just a moment with your post-game coverage brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and we're showing you the huddle this evening. In particular, we'd like to make a special recognition tonight. If everyone could just watch the huddle. Tonight marks a special achievement for head coach Mike Dunn. Mike Dunn came to Carl Albert with 27 wins as a head coach under his belt. Tonight's win marks his 48th win, and these wins together with Coach Dunn are his 75th career win as head coach. Congratulations to Coach Mike Dunn on his 75th career win here in the semifinal, or in the quarterfinal of the OSSAA state championships for 5A. So 27 as he got here, 48 more with the Titans, 75 career wins as a head coach, and great congratulations go out to Coach Mike Dunn and his family. And all of the coaches as well. Our post-game coverage is brought to you by the Newbie Agency. It's your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance Agency in Midwest City. Our agency is family-owned and operated and has been serving the public for over 40 years now. Our office is located off of 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see us at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give us a call at 405-733-7671. You can see the festivities going on the field down there, and you got to put on the turkey hat because you're practicing on Turkey Day, practicing on Thanksgiving Day, and we're excited to be able to do that. It is a long-term tradition here at the Carl Albert Football Stadium as we get together over here on Turkey Day. The alumni come back and talk to the young men. There's always a lot of encouragement that is going on as they prepare to go for the semifinal game. Again, that semifinal game will be the first week of December, but we will still be practicing next week. So Coach Dunn is talking to the players, and we are going to have an opportunity to talk to Coach Dunn here in just a few moments, and also our player of the game. And our player of the game is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings at 5500 Tinker Diagonal, Del City, Oklahoma. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. Our player of the game is Trene Washington. He scored 2 times off of catches from Devin Woodring, one 29 yards out and 179 yards, or actually 29 yards out on the one touchdown strike, and the other one is 43 yards. And Trene just had a great night of going up, using those strong hands, bringing the ball down, and just doing what needed to be done in the second half to go ahead and pull this apart and let it be a great victory for your Carl Albert Titans. And so Coach Dunn is encouraging the team, and then they will come over and they will have their alumni time here with the alma mater. And we will have the opportunity to talk to Coach Dunn and to also talk to Trene Washington. It has been a beautiful evening of football, and the Carl Albert Titans have come off the victors. Del City's final now at over Bishop McGinnis, 66-0. And in the fourth quarter, Pryor is leading Newcastle 37-32. That is a big upset in the happening right there. Pryor is listed as number 10, Newcastle number 4. And Guthrie is actually leading number 3, Booker T. Washington, 28-20. And so that matchup on the other side looks like right now it's going to be Pryor against Guthrie, and we'll let you know as the evening goes on. So both Del City and Carl Albert have gone final. They will be matched up together, and again, it will be an in-district semifinal, and we do not know the place that will be played yet, but I want to remind you to stay up with CA Football on Twitter or Carl Albert Football at Facebook, and you will be getting those announcements. We thank you for all of our viewers that have watched and have cheered on your Carl Albert Titans from your living rooms and patios and from your cell phones this evening. As you know, this speech is a little bit longer, and it has to be because he's wearing a turkey hat. So, that's just the way things work. So it looks like we're getting ready to have our prayer, and then they're going to move over here in front of the band. You're getting an inside look at some of the traditions that happen around here. This is player-led. Coach Goff is down there on the field. And we'll have the opportunity here in just a moment to talk to Coach Dunn. And there's Coach Goff. We're just waiting right now. We've got Coach Goff down on the field, and he is lined up there, and he's going to be speaking with Trinae Washington. And so,
you ready to go?
Yes, we are.
We had the player of the game for the Oklahoma Sports Network. Congratulations. 2 touchdowns tonight, or 3?
Yes,
2. And numerous plays on defense. And I've asked you this before. Do you like offense or defense better?
Defense is growing on me, but I've always been an offensive player.
Have you?
I like both. I like playing both sides.
Great. The 2 pass plays that they were both deep. One was a 4th down play, and you just kind of out-jumped the kid.
The 4th down play, the coach trusted me to go make a play. Devin put it back shoulder, and I adjusted my body, and we made a play on the DB.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then the last, right? The last one, what happened on that one?
Coach saw me and T were getting manned up one-on-one outside. Devin decided to throw me the ball, and it's one-on-one. I'm going to go make that play every time. So I caught it, stayed up because I don't go down easy, and then went and scored that touchdown.
Well, congratulations on a great night.
Thank you.
Offense and defense.
Thank you.
Player of the game, Trinae Washington.
All right. Thank you, Coach Goff. And now we're ready for
we're waiting on Coach Dunn.
Yeah, he's coming up behind you.
Oh, there.
So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
POTD for the 9th year in a row. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, ninth year in a row. Pretty special deal. It's I just told our kids we probably take it for granted around here, and it just be what we're supposed to do, and so kids know though they're special. Hanging their stuff up this weekend that would kill to be in that game, and so. Obviously, it's not our end goal ever, but it's always, when you're practicing on Thanksgiving Day that you got a chance, and so just really proud of our guys and proud of the entire program, our coaches, everybody that put so much time into this, and it's a special place.
Quarterfinals are not an easy game.
No.
Claremore was not an easy team. They threw the ball as well as anybody all year.
Yeah. Love that dude.
Pretty special, isn't he? We're looking at, it's just a picture of a gladiator, it looks like. Is that who you're talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a reason he got a marble a while ago, and it's because of, what he does for us. He's our leader. He's our guy that makes us go. When anything breaks down out there, he's the guy that can get us lined up, and, just a special kid, and that's what we told these guys all week long, take it in, last time you get to play on this field, and obviously, it means a lot to him, so just a stud of a kid.
He's taking it in right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just, it's one of those, he's played here for 4 years.
Yep, and dude played big-time football for us, and just, he's a good one. It'll be a sad day once he's gone, but, he's just great kid, great player. We got a lot like him. That's the special thing about Carl Albert is there's a bunch of dudes out here and a bunch of guys that care, guys that this means a whole lot to them. And, when we tell them to really cherish the moments and we talked a lot about your senior year. There's a lot of last, and this is a big one because it's your last game in Gary Rose Stadium, and so obviously it means a lot to him. Pretty cool.
Well, you just got presented with a banner, which was for your 75th win as a head coach.
Yeah.
Congratulations. What do you think of that?
Well,
your wife.
I didn't even know.
I was going to say, your wife came up and said, "No, I know this. We can't do this." This was at halftime. She goes, "I know she's very superstitious.
Right.
Coaches are superstitious.
Sure.
We're not really superstitious. We're just real careful, y'all."
Right. Yes. Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Oh, I thought that was cool. And my wife knows me really well too, so she knows that I wouldn't want any part of that. But obviously, it's a chance for me to be able to congratulate all the people that make that possible. I've got great staff here, kids. Obviously, anybody tell you that it's about them as coaches, they're wrong. You got to have great kids. You got to have great coaches around you. You got to have great support staff. You got to have a great family, and so really cool. Wasn't really sure that was even a thing, but so don't know really what to think about it. But it just says a lot about where I've been, and being at Del City and getting a bunch of wins there as a head coach, and then coming over here and getting some more. And so same thing over at Del City. Great support staff, great principals, administration, great coaching staff over there around us, and great kids. I'm very fond of that time as well. So. And I know we got them again.
Yeah, I was going to say, as we go into an off week, bye week, which is unusual. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's still unusual.
Right.
We're going to play Del City. Del City was just killing them. It was 63-0 last time I saw.
Yeah.
But we know a lot about them. We've seen them.
Yep.
They're very talented.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a lot of the same kids from last year.
Yeah.
And so your thoughts just real quick on that?
Yeah, well, obviously anytime we strap it up with the Eagles, it's going to be a ball game. It's going to be a dogfight, and they're built for it, just like our guys are built for it. They've got a great coaching staff and a bunch of kids that are hungry to win, and so it's going to be a well of a game. It's the one that everybody wanted to see last year. It's the one that everybody's talked about this year, and we try to just keep it game by game. And I know Coach Jones he's had to do the same thing over there and just keep it game by game, and not worry about, not look down the road. And so, it's finally here, and now we got to wait 2 weeks before we play each other. Coach Jones and I have talked a lot about it, but it'll be a great game again. It'll be another 4-quarter battle, and we'll have to be ready to go.
And again, we don't know anywhere about where it might be, whether it's on a Friday or Saturday. It could be either one.
Yeah, I think the Friday is pretty locked in, is what it sounds like to me. Yeah, they have not said anything about Saturday. They put something out again today that said it'll be on Friday.
Okay.
But it'll be obviously over here somewhere on this side, but I'm not sure where they'll put it yet.
Okay. Well, it was great talking to you. Absolutely. Congratulations on your 75th win.
Thank you.
And let's go get them.
Yes, sir. We'll do it.
See you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Coach Goff, and thank you, Coach Dunn. And just an absolutely incredible interview there as Coach Dunn is overcome with emotion looking at Caden Davis. And one of the things that is so important to these young men is just the fact that this is the last time that they will play competitive football on this field as seniors, and this field has meant a lot to them. And watching some of these seniors walk around and look at this field and see this for the final time, and as Coach Dunn and Coach Goff talked about, Caden Davis is one of the finest young men that has ever come through this program, and is truly a warrior, and is just an absolutely great young man. And so Coach Dunn was just a little overcome there, and rightfully so. These coaches, these players, and even you, the fans, have put your heart and soul into this year. This is the last time we will be broadcasting from Gary Rose Stadium this year. And so keep in touch with what's going on. You'll be able to keep up with those things on the Oklahoma Sports Network on Facebook and Twitter. And so make sure that you are continuing to watch for where that semifinal game will be played between the Del City Eagles and the Carl Albert Titans. It is a match of Titans that has been brewing since the beginning of the year, and we look forward to that game that is coming. And there has been a lot of battles fought on this field, and the Carl Albert Titans have come out strong in each and every one, moving 12-0 and ready to face the Del City Eagles in 2 weeks. We will be back in 2 weeks from a site yet unknown, and we are looking forward to the opportunity to finish out this season against the Del City Eagles and whoever comes to follow. I'm going to give you one last update here, and Guthrie is now leading 29-20 over Booker T. Washington, and Newcastle has just gone ahead of Pryor 38-37. And so they are battling it out for the East Side Championship, and we are going to be playing Del City in 2 weeks. So I will let you stay with that. You'll be able to check at the 10 o'clock news and see how those games came out. But we are looking forward to coming back and broadcasting with you again in 2 weeks. For Kirk Norman, for Mike Goff, for Jonathan Copeland, Max Emmons, Jaden Paulson, and Bernie Wren, we thank you for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. Good night, and God bless.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.